The Watchers of the Light, historical accounts of interdimensional spheres. Have you ever stepped outside on a quiet night, looked up at the sky and asked yourself, are we truly alone?
Yeah, what is going on?
Have you ever witnessed something strange, something that didn't move like a plane, or didn't blink like a satellite, and couldn't be easily explained? You may have seen something far beyond our current understanding, a glowing sphere or a ball of light that seems to float with intent.
What I don't understand is how they're circling so close.
Yeah, what is
and
going
then
on there?
Whatever's trailing behind them just disappears.
Yeah, then it's gone.
That's bizarre. That's unbelievable.
And you want to be the first. Throughout history, across cultures, and etched into the memories of civilizations long past, these mysterious lights have appeared again and again, from the Inca and Egyptians to medieval Europe and feudal Japan. These glowing entities have left their mark. Today they're known as UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. These orbs of light have long been associated with intelligent, possibly interdimensional beings. To some, they are watchers, benevolent or otherwise observing, perhaps even guiding humanity through our shared journey. Like other strange encounters with unknown forces, these glowing spheres are often seen in the midst of fear-inducing or euphoric supernatural events. Witnesses have reported them gliding silently through walls, instilling overwhelming dread, and even abducting individuals. A common thread in these reports is the eerie phenomenon of missing time, where hours vanish without explanation. But this is not modern mystery. These sightings are not limited to the age of satellites and airplanes. They span thousands of years, recorded in art, scripture, and folklore, long before the invention of flight or science fiction. These phenomena have been with us since the beginning. Across the globe, different cultures have assigned different names and meanings to these lights. In Europe, they were known as will-o'-the-wisps, mischievous lights that led travelers astray. In Welsh and Scottish lore, they appeared as corpse candles, flickering omens of death. In the language of mysticism, they are elementals, or sylphs and salamanders, beings of air and fire. During World War II, pilots reported encounters with strange orbs, naming them Foo Fighters. In religious context, they became angels, cherubim, or even the Shekinah, a divine radiance in Kabbalistic tradition. They appear as Utsushiro-dama in Japan and as guiding bodhisattvas in Buddhist lore. Indigenous Australians speak of the Min Min lights, and Islamic texts refer to the enigmatic jinn as beings of smokeless flame. Other interpretations include Merkaba chariots, Ezekiel's wheel, and plasma entities mistaken for halos or divine lights. Even pop culture reflects on this mystery. Stephen King's It referenced them as the dead lights.
Turn light in the dark. Say it!
Say what?
Say it!
Turn light in the dark!
Like,
That by our
in the
way!
dark.
Turn light in the dark! Turn light in the dark! Turn light in the dark! Turn light.
And games like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and films like Phoenix Forgotten echo the eerie presence of these beings. But the most compelling evidence may lie in our historical records, centuries of sightings carefully documented long before our modern age. 1125 BC, ancient Israel. A brutal battle rages between the Israelites and the forces of Sisera. But the ancient Song of Deborah tells us it wasn't just men who fought that day. The stars fought from heaven. From their courses, they fought against Sisera, an act of divine poetry, or a literal account of something in the sky joining the battle. 593 BC, Chaldea. A man sits in exile beside the Kibar River. His name? Ezekiel. He looks to the heavens and sees a vision that defies time. Fiery beings flashing like lightning, and a wheel within a wheel, covered in eyes, spinning, alive, watching. He tried to explain what he saw. Thousands of years later, we still don't understand it. 776, Germany. In the middle of a siege, as Saxons prepared to storm a Christian church, two enormous red shields appeared, hovering in the sky above the building. The attackers panicked and fled. This event was carved into history in the Royal Frankish Annals. It was interpreted as divine intervention. But what exactly hovered above that church? 1458, Kyoto. The moon is full, and then it's surrounded. Colored stars swirl around it, circling like a ritual. This was no dream. It was noted by official Japanese record keepers as a celestial event of concern. 1552, Augsburg. In a manuscript now known as the Book of Miracles, artists illustrated strange orbs hovering in the sky. Burning, glowing, some dark as shadow. They float above towns and fields, always surrounded by spiritual symbols. No explanations, only fear and awe. 1561, Nuremberg. Hundreds looked into the morning sky. What they saw would become one of the most famous sightings in history. Spheres, rods, crosses, all clashing, as if in battle. A massive black object, shaped like a spear, appeared last. This wasn't folklore. It was printed in a broadsheet distributed across the city. 1638, Dartmoor, England. A storm rolls over the hills. Inside a small church, a congregation is gathered. Suddenly, a blinding fireball crashes through the roof. It burns the bodies of the people it strikes, but leaves their clothes untouched. 4 dead, dozens wounded. Some say it was ball lightning. Others say it was something far worse. 1697, Hamburg. 2 glowing, radiant wheels float silently through the night sky. They make no sound, no smoke, no trail. They appear, hover, and then vanish. And though the sky was silent, the streets below would remember. Not every story survives in stone or parchment. Some drift between legend and rumor. Tales of glowing orbs and impossible lights that echo across time, without solid proof they ever happened. From spheres halting executions in ancient Japan to fiery lights seen before medieval battles, the stories persist, but the evidence is long gone. Still, the curiosity endures. They've appeared during storms,
Appeared in the sky, all with a bright light and going in a perfect straight line. At first it seemed like they were flying over my head, but at a second look,
in wartime,
or ATIP, that investigated encounters between UFOs and the US military.
and in moments of silent prayer.
Jesus! You know Jesus. Jesus is awesome, isn't he?
Glowing spheres, radiant orbs, lights that move unlike anything we know. They appear, they linger, they vanish. Why are they here? What do they want? And what does it mean for us? Are we being observed, guided, or warned? Across cultures and centuries, these glowing orbs keep returning. Are they divine, alien, or something even stranger? Whatever they are, they don't behave like illusions or tricks of the weather. They feel deliberate. They challenge what we think we know. So next time you see a flicker in the sky, remember, something might be watching back. Maybe they're not the mystery, maybe we are. If this journey sparks something in you and you're drawn to explore more of the unexplained, check out communities like High Strangeness, UFOs, and Saturn Stormcube, dedicated to sightings, news, and serious discussion about unidentified aerial phenomena, where people share encounters, theories, and the unexplainable. Special thanks to Menorah Man 100 for compiling the archive of historical accounts that inspired this video, and Arabian Nights for providing the atmospheric music. Looking for custom, human-made, copyright-free music? Explore his work on Fiverr. And of course, thank you for watching, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your curiosity fuels the journey. And turn on notifications so you never miss our latest discoveries. And if you have your own stories, sightings, or theories, share them in the comments below, because the more we share, the closer we get to answers. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.